Have you ever wondered about energetic sex? Part 2. This is Reid from ReidAboutSex.com.
Cathy from IntimacyDojo.com.
And someone who had purchased Reid's program on energetic sex, which is very good in our VA. Kate will hopefully put the link below. Kate takes good care of us. The question is, continuing question part 2, when you're doing energetic sex, is it going to be different depending on different people? For example, if I was having energetic sex with a 19-year-old girl who had never had this kind of experience, will she notice something with her eyes closed and without our bodies touching? And I remember you doing the tuning forks, tapping them together. I'm wondering, does that mean I can transfer negative thoughts and energy to my partner, just like sexual energy when we're playing together?
So, hi everyone. We are now thick in the woo-woo of this all.
Yeah. It's great questions, though. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for the questions. It really depends. Like, again, now we're in the realm of we don't know if there's science for this. Now, there will be people who leave comments saying, this is science. What I'm talking about is science like peer-reviewed, replicated studies, similar or same results over and over again, to where now we can say, no, this has been validated. Cathy is a scientist in her...
But I do not study energetic sex as a scientist.
No, you do not. But you work with huge microscopic things and you have patents in your name. So when I'm talking about science, I'm talking about things where Cathy's peers would be like, oh yeah, that's science. Like that's real. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't have proof for yet that may be very, very real. When it comes down to energetic sex, please understand what I'm talking about is my experience and the way that I like to teach it to help people have a feeling or a grasp about something that's very hard to understand and there's not a lot of science, real science for. That being said, I think your mood, you could transfer things. And now we're in this weird philosophical discussion of which ultimately comes down to good and evil. I think if you think about energy from the terms of like music and notes, a C note is not good nor evil. It can be part of a really bad performance, and it can be part of a magnificent performance. It has you feel things you've never felt before and expand your experience of the human, what it means to be human and have feelings. That being said, I think if you're trying to get rid of crap and dump it into somebody else, I think that's shitty. Don't do that. Which means you need to be mindful of what you're focusing on and concentrating on. And, on the off chance that maybe it is possible to transmit good stuff into people, then focus on the good stuff. Love, light, healing, compassion, generosity, pleasure. Think all the good stuff rather than playing with human beings and having them be your personal garbage disposals. Again, we have no proof about this stuff, but I think who of yourself you bring to engaging with people, I think changes the experience. And, while certainly there is a place and a time for angry sex, the grudge fucking, I think that's a shared cathartic experience rather than I am bringing all of my hatred, misogyny, and trying to give it to somebody else. What's your thoughts?
Well, I believe energy follows intention. I learned that from you. And I think that I've certainly used sexual energy to burn off things that I was not wanting in my energy system or convert them. Because energy can be converted from different forms.
That's science. That
is actually science. But for me, my intention is to only share love and light. That, again, a phrase that you encourage me to use. But that doesn't mean I can't burn up some of that energy and convert it into something else. Like if I have had a really bad day, I'm really frustrated, the sex, I can have sex and use that energy to help fuel stuff, but not transfer it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like you're being your own little
Yeah,
trash
I'm using it
compactor.
to create, because you can burn some pretty crappy stuff and create good energy that you use for other things, including wonderful sex. And I think different people respond differently all the time. So it doesn't have to be someone who's 19. It could be someone who, there's a lot of people in their 60s that have never played with energy before or consciously played with it. And on different days, I'm responsive in different ways. My energy might be in a different place. So Reid is really good at tuning to where his partner is. Other people may not be as good at tuning. I don't always tune to other people. There's certain people I connect with really well, and other people I don't feel that same kind of energy connection. So there's nothing right or wrong. We all get to be exactly who we are. We can, learn to leverage what skills and techniques that work for us. But I think people do get more sensitive over time. We can tune into energy. So the first time I played with energy, I was like hesitant. I wasn't trusting my responses or what I was feeling. And so, yeah, it's okay to step into it. You might not expect the same response from someone who hasn't played versus someone who's played a lot with it.
What do you think? There's a phone ringing somewhere. We
They're
better
calling.
answer it.
They're calling with more questions.
Another question. Leave your questions, please, at the bottom. Leave your comments. We're going to answer this phone and we'll come right back. Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now. Boop. No, really, like...